Cheers to everybody.
Cheers, guys.
That was really good. I like that puzzle thing.
I'd like to go last, Ollie, if you do you have something you want to say?
I'll take my hat off.
Oh, I'm starting to see your eyes. You were hiding them.
First of all, I'm not good at this stuff, so
Good start.
there's not one person I could single out, besides April, who I've grown closer to. But I want to gear this around everybody, and this goes for you guys and the people who've left the house. Jesse, Angie, Brian, and Stephen. Everybody here, we came in as 13. We didn't have a clue what we was getting ourselves into, and every day I wake up, I question myself what's going to happen next, and it's something that we signed up for, and it's what we're going to have to live with, and good or bad, we're just going to have to roll with the punches. And as as evident as what's happened in this game thus far, it's so unfortunate, but it's not going to get any easier for any of us. But what we have to understand is that we have each other, and I was talking to Dan earlier today. This game doesn't signify who we are, and it's not going to signify who I am. So if you slap me in the face and piss on me, I'm going to be upset. But at the same time, I have to understand this is just part of the game. And then when we get out of the house, I'll be happy to kick it with every single one of y'all, hang out in the clubs, bars, wherever, because we're attached together. 19. All the way, if you can go all the way to 2050, our names will be associated together. So get used to it. So just think about that. And I just want y'all to know, man, you guys are my family now, so that, it's official that I love you guys. Through thick and thin. So if you guys need to talk to me about anything, I'm happy to talk to y'all. And that goes for anybody in here. I love y'all.
Well, me too. Cheers for that.
I appreciate that, Ollie.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I need to.
We need more wine.
I'm like, okay, we need to give them more wine. And Dan, I guess you're left last.
Colonel, did you say whatever?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
All right, Father. Take us home.
All right. Obviously, when I came in here, I'm trying to figure out where I fit in. The first week was a pretty tough week for me. Like I said, I've always been very fortunate that everyone's given me a second chance to kind of show who I am, because, it was a tough week. But I don't want to be up here all day, but I would like to address everyone individually, starting with Michelle. Obviously, my normal, everyday Midwestern life in Dearborn, Michigan, I'm never going to meet the Spitfire, Rhode Island, East Coast girl that's
Inside of her.
No more wine.
Others than
Okay. Oh, I can't drink one more sip.
There's not any wine in there, that's all I'm asking.
Oh, no, there might be, but I can't drink
have
that.
Gabby.
Otherwise,
my
I'll
own
be
anymore.
fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like all of you guys so much.
just
It
took a
sucks
big
whenever
Yeah,
you
no,
guys
sorry.
Yeah.
You want this?
The Spitfire girl that's made her family proud for the way she stood on the wall for forever. Let's put it like that. And if I were to sorry.
It's okay.
If I were to pull something from you, it would definitely be your strength. And so I appreciate you for that.
Thank you.
All right, Miss April. I told you from day one, you remind me of my sister. Obviously, we've had some recent problems as of late, but I still stand by that. And like my sister, I wish nothing but the best for you, and you're gonna make an incredible wife when you find the guy that's right for you. And I think your determination is very evident through not in this game but in your life, and that's something I take from you. And I appreciate you for that. Miss Libra, coming into this game, I pictured you my exact opposite. Although you have not spoken your political views, I have a general idea where you stand and I have a general idea where I stand. And in my everyday life, I'm not going to lie, someone like you is not someone I choose to be around. But, after spending a lot of time with you, I've enjoyed your company. I understand, how the birth of your children have made you something incredible and something that your family is very proud of. I know you've taken a lot of heat, especially from the outside world, but I think we all know what kind of mother you are, and you should never question that. So,
I agree.
your compassion in this game, even in the face of a lot of adversity, is something that I think everyone's recognized. So I appreciate you for that, Miss Keisha.
Oh no.
I came in here with you versus LA girl who got whatever she wanted in life, and after getting to know you, I realized you have the same kind of roots that I do. We come from hard-working towns, and you have a very beautiful exterior, but I think what's inside is a lot more important, and I recognize a lot of what you stand for is a lot of what I stand for, and it's good to have someone like you in the house, because regardless of what happens, I know what you're all about, and I appreciate that, no matter what happens in this house. So, Miss Rennie, my mom away from mom, that's what I'm going to call you from here. You've always tried to help me with my relationship with, obviously, Monica. We've had a lot of talks about your life, and, I appreciate you for who you are, and when I told you that I think you have a big fan club, that's true, and it's not just people you think. I think a lot of girls sitting right here admire you for being a mother and being able to still do what you do and not care. You're who you are, and you're very confident. And I think that's something we all can learn from. And I'll never forget any of the talks we had, regardless of what happens, and I appreciate you for that.
Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Memphis. I'm similar lines with you with Libra. In my everyday life, I'm probably not going to hang out with a bartender from LA who's wheeling and dealing and styling and stuff like that. But in this house, I couldn't ask for a better friend, and I appreciate you. And I know outside of this house, you're one of the people that if I was going into a fight,
Memphis got your
I'd
back.
want to see that.
He'll throw the onion necklace on them.
So I appreciate you for that.
You
Mr.
guys
Ali.
are, yeah.
I told you from day one, you remind me of one of my buddies that I coach with. I think what you represent is something much bigger than this house. You have a lot of things going for you, and sometimes I don't think you even realize that. Like Rennie said, you have a huge heart, and in this game, as much as I'd say it's a liability, but I think everyone appreciates you for that. And I know outside of this house, when you come to Ann Arbor, I'll be right there picking your ass up, and we'll be out going have a good time. And I appreciate your friendship, regardless of what happens in this game. I know we'll be boys outside of here. And last but not least, Colonel. Obviously, we had an issue in the past 48 hours, and I completely understand where you're upset. But prior to that, I think you need to know that all the talks we had were very genuine. Like I said, I only knew one grandfather growing up, and I appreciate everything you've done and the advice you've given me.
I would like to reply. I treated you like a grandson. I think you're America's player. No. I have reason far beyond what you said, and have for a long time. Now, if you are, then that's some kind of justification for how I feel about it, But I also felt totally betrayed, if you felt like you say you do, But it is a game. You made your choice, and when I do have the power of veto, the only upset I'd have is that you're not sitting in one of the chairs, but I don't mean to be mean about
No, I
it. I'm not going to say anything negative. When the veto thing comes up, I'm going to support my HOH. I agreed to do that, and I'll say it right now. And that's the way it's going to go. I'm not going to play games. I have not broken one promise to anybody here other than Brian. And I was forced to do that by most of you, I think all of you, I don't know. I'm not going to do it. And Dan, that's just something between you and I, and you can, whatever, I know it's part of the game. I don't understand it, and I hope someday I do. I really do, and forget it from here. I just hope I do.
I just think that, no matter what, like, honestly, I'm not just